As North Korea faces acute food shortages, could the restoration of trucking routes with China help improve the import-dependent food supply of the country? After the cautious resumption of rail and maritime trade routes with China, since the pandemic caused North Korea to shut down its borders, the two countries are set to open trucking routes amid growing food insecurity in North Korea. North Korea has been highly dependent on food imports from China, its biggest import market, amounting to around 90% of the country's imports in fuel, energy, food, and other resources. To meet the rising food insecurity, the country has opened a call for food assistance from countries that are willing to engage in trade with the Socialist Republic. North Korean leadership has come under fire for its grand displays of military power amid an escalating food crisis. While forced modernization during times of such crisis may seem counterintuitive, it is a pattern that many security states follow, in tandem with mitigation measures, especially when geopolitical tensions grow increasingly tense. Of late, the country's leadership has also introduced food rationing for its armed forces, a move that raises further concern about its population's access to adequate food and nutrition, particularly considering that the armed forces enjoy a relative privilege to most other professional classes under the country's caste-based social system. If rations have begun affecting flood consumption in the military, the lower social classes, already vulnerable from social exclusion, could be faring far worse than anticipated. The DPRK has been struggling to meet domestic food needs for years due to floods affecting crop yields and harvest, as well as other factors contributing to low food production. Since the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic, North Korea was one of the first countries to completely shut down cross-border movements, including for trade and crucial humanitarian assistance flowing into the country, further exacerbating the situation. The World Food Program has been active in the country since 1995, supporting the nutrition needs of women and children, with a special focus on pregnant women in the country. According to their country brief, new shipments since the closing of borders were highly restricted, and in-country food supplies were exhausted by March 2021, while internal production did not see any significant improvements. Moreover, the WFP had also raised the issue of faltering support from donor countries due to dwindling operations, since the border closure left the organization with limited access to shipping lines and disbursement of supplies. I'm Usama Nizamani, and this was your Daily Dispatch.